Hi, my name is Dan LeBlanc. I'm a longtime resident of Freetown, and I currently serve as the Veterans Agent for the town. I live 2 houses down from the new roundabout at the intersection of County, Chase, and Mason Road. I want to talk to you about this roundabout. Let's start with a little history of the project and information about roundabouts. After that, Sergeant Dwyer of the Freetown Police Department will talk about using the roundabout. Anyone who travels through this intersection can tell you there have been safety and traffic issues here for a long time. Years ago, the Board of Selectmen asked the Southeastern Regional Planning and Economic Development District, or SRPEDD, to study the intersection and install traffic signals. SRPEDD collected traffic counts and crash information for a signal warrants analysis to justify traffic lights for 2 separate studies. This analysis is required by both state and federal guidelines. Both studies found the signals did not meet the thresholds. SRPEDD then considered an all-way stop control at the intersection, placing stop signs at every approach. Analysis concluded that vehicle speeds on County Road and inadequate sight distance would worsen safety at the intersection as an all-way stop control. Sometimes installing a stop sign can make an intersection more dangerous, and in this case, it did not meet the required engineering guidelines. In 2007, SRPEDD recommended the roundabout to address safety and traffic congestion. Now some clarification on roundabouts. They are not rotaries. Roundabouts are smaller than the high-speed rotaries like those found in Middleborough or at the Bourne Bridge. They have a small center circle with approaches that encourage slower travel speeds. Roundabouts address several problems typically found at a 4-way intersection. They reduce the speed of traffic. They improve sight distance for all motorists traveling through the roundabout. They improve safety and traffic flows while minimizing delay that is usually found at traffic signals and intersections with stop signs. And most important, they improve safety for all users, including pedestrians and bicyclists. This roundabout will enhance this historic neighborhood and Veterans Square. Funding was provided by the Massachusetts Department of Transportation and the Federal Highway Administration. Many have questioned this new type of traffic control in our town, and many may wonder why build a rotary here when they don't work elsewhere. But this is a roundabout, not a rotary, and there is a difference, a very big difference. Rotaries and roundabouts are often confused. Most rotaries were built in the 1940s and designed for large amounts of traffic at speeds greater than 40 miles per hour. Roundabouts are intentionally designed to reduce traffic speeds to 25 miles per hour or less. Roundabouts are safer than traffic signals and stop controls. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety found that where roundabouts replace traffic signals or stop signs, there were 90% less fatal or severe injury crashes, 76% less injury crashes, as much as 40% less pedestrian crashes, and 39% less overall crashes. Roundabouts also save an estimated $5,000 per year versus a traffic signal because they do not require electricity, which is an added town expense. The roundabout will also eliminate problems such as 2 vehicles side by side at stop signs blocking each other's line of sight, misjudging the speed of oncoming traffic on County Road, and trying to figure out who has the right of way when turning from County Road onto Chase or Mason Road. MassDOT District 5 prepared an excellent engineering design for the roundabout beginning in January 2009. The engineering for this particular design involved many complicated aspects and stages. MassDOT held a public meeting in August 2009 to discuss the project with local residents. The project went out to bid in June 2010, and construction on the roundabout began in the summer of 2011. The project was delayed due to the relocation of utility poles to accommodate the roundabout. Once that was completed, It resumed in the spring of 2012 and is expected to be fully completed by October 2012. When it is complete, the roundabout will feature new sidewalks and a landscaped center island.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Dwyer of the Freetown Police Department. With a new roundabout here in Freetown, there are several rules and guidelines to keep in mind. Rule number 1, approach the roundabout at a speed of 20 miles per hour or less. Rule number 2, yield to vehicles within the roundabout. They have the right of way. Rule number 3, always keep to the right of the circle. When exiting the roundabout, use your turn signal as a courtesy to oncoming traffic. Rule number 4, as emergency vehicles approach, you must yield to them as you would at any other intersection. If you are in the roundabout, exit, then pull over to allow emergency vehicles to pass. Large trucks can be accommodated, but they must travel at a slower speed and keep wide of the center circle area. As with any intersection, large vehicles may need extra space to complete their turn. In a roundabout, drivers should remember to stay clear of large vehicles. The roundabout has a truck apron. This is a section of textured pavement around the central island and acts as an extra lane. Roundabouts are designed to be safer for pedestrians. Crosswalks are provided on all approaches and are set back to allow motorists to yield to pedestrians before entering the roundabout. If you're using the crosswalk, remember to watch for traffic before entering and to cross only when it is safe to do so. Bicyclists can ride through the roundabout, or they can cross at a crosswalk similar to pedestrians. When riding through the roundabout, bicyclists must obey the same rules as motorists and should always use hand signals. The key to using a roundabout safely and effectively is to reduce your speed when approaching the roundabout and always yield to vehicles that are in the roundabout.
Thank you, Sergeant Dwyer. Now I'd like to talk a little bit about the benefits of building this roundabout. In addition to making the intersections safer and less congested, the roundabout will be a focal point in this area for many years to come. This intersection is known to many as Veterans Square. Prior to the roundabout, a memorial honoring local veterans who served in our armed forces and were killed in action was located on the northwest corner of the intersection. Due to the geometry of the roundabout, the memorial was relocated farther back on the same corner, but the monuments and flags still proudly overlook the new roundabout. The roundabout itself will be dedicated to one of our own, Tyler Trahan, who made the ultimate sacrifice serving our country in Iraq. Tyler grew up not far from this very spot, and his parents have been very active in advocating for safety improvements at this location. The Navy Petty Officer 2nd Class Tyler J. Trahan Memorial Roundabout is a fitting tribute to him and to all the Freetown veterans who sacrificed so much for our freedom. We hope that we provided you with a new appreciation and education on roundabouts. And please remember, yield to traffic, pedestrians and bicyclists, and most important, drive slow and be safe. For more information on roundabouts and traffic issues in Freetown, please contact SRPEDD or the Massachusetts Department of Transportation District 5 office in Taunton. I'm Dan LeBlanc. Thanks for watching.